Day 3 at Browns training camp is in the books, Mary Kay, and most importantly, it was day 1 of pads, so it was a more physical practice. I couldn't hit the quarterbacks, obviously, but we did get to see a lot of contact and a lot of physical play out there.
Yeah, we had a siren period today, and that's anything goes. It's tackling to the ground. There was a lot of physicality in that. There were some pretty good collisions. There was one between Jamie Collins and Matthew Deas, the rookie running back, where I thought both got up a little bit slow from that. There was another time where Seth Duvall got hit by Derek Kindred when he wasn't supposed to get tackled to the ground on that in a non-siren period. So the pads were crunching out here today.
Yeah, and Hugh Jackson started off very run heavy in the first team period, which kind of sends a message that you want to be physical, you want to be tough. I mean, that's how you can start a pad day. And there was also a little scuffle that involved Danny Shelton kind of jumping onto the pile.
Yeah, all of a sudden I looked up and I just saw this big guy with hair flying everywhere, inserting himself and just flying through the air. And so yeah, then Hugh, and it got a little ugly there for a minute. Some punches were thrown. Hugh Jackson called everybody in immediately and just said, look, this is not what we're going to do. You know, we have to be smart. You know, we want the right kind of contact and not that kind of contact. But that's what you'd expect on the first day of pads.
Yeah, there's always a fine line between wanting to have kind of that attitude on defense and, you know, like Hugh Jackson likes to say, taking care of each other. Now, of course, the quarterback's always going to be a big part of the story, especially on pad day. A little inconsistent today from everybody, but Deshaun Kaiser, as the day went along, kind of got it going a little bit.
Yeah, I thought he did. You know what? I think that what you're seeing from Deshaun is he's just throwing a really nice football. I mean, it's just the revolution, the spiral. It looks accurate. It's getting there. He threw a couple of nice passes. He had one series where he had some back-to-back completions to Rennell Hall and to Kenny Britt. Would have been to David Njoku, but David dropped it, came back and caught another one. But yeah, I thought it was a nice day for Deshaun. And once again, he is still working with the first teamers.
And drops are still a problem. You mentioned Njoku having another tough day. Rennell Hall, even though he's been so good in this camp, he had a drop today. And just other guys drop passes all over the place.
Yeah, Dan Vitale had another one today. But not only are the offensive guys dropping passes, but the defensive guys aren't coming down with some of their possible interceptions. And they really need them to get those turnovers this year. That's going to be a big emphasis this year, is coming up with the football on both sides of the ball.
All right, that'll do it for day 3 of camp here. Full coverage at cleveland.com/Browns, including the guy on the other side of the camera. He's going to have a video where you can actually hear the pads popping a little bit today, so go ahead and check that out there as well.